Hello, artist. Happy 4th of July if you're in America. And if you're not, happy Thursday. I am your artist, Joshua Lamb with Inkology. If you're new to the channel, please, of course, before you do anything, like and subscribe. That'll help me out, it'll help you out, and the whole human race. But yeah, today we're just going to color a little bit. I have plans. It's 4th of July, like I said. I just got off of work, rushed to get here. That's why nobody knows about it because I didn't even have time to plan this thing out. But we're going to doodle and color, continue this little thing because I only have an hour to spare. But I figure this is a great time to kind of chill and chat and hang out a little bit and, do some fun stuff. Keeps on trying to do that. Let me get some music on. Music. Anyways, hopefully you have a pen and paper or some colors. And you just want to hang out and chill on this 4th of July. I don't like this music. I need better music. How about this? No, that's bad. Got the sniffles, but it's A-okay. We're on page 3, technically and literally on this one. Just having fun coloring. And I will stop at 10:30, so in an hour. There's some good chill music. All right. Ooh, romantic. I like it. I think I could do better than that, though. Ooh, medieval. Let's do medieval. That's not too bad. How do you guys like that? Actually, no, I have not been drinking my orange juice, John. John H says, have you been drinking your orange juice? And I haven't had time to even think about that. Good call. Didn't do it. It's the way life is, John. The way life is. Sorry, I had to tap my mic to see if I had the right mic hooked up. I'm lucky I got home in time. Barely made it. I was actually going to do the pencil drawing today, but couldn't get it set up, so I just got to deal with this nonsense. And this is still fun. At least I think so. Outside it sounds like we're at war. There's so much fireworks. The funny thing is LA, it's supposed to be illegal to do fireworks, but not a single person obeys that rule in any time of the year. That's the crazy thing. Well, thanks for the shout out on Proco's live stream. That was nice. They do a great job, though. They do a really fantastic job. He teaches really well. I think his critiques are pretty good. They're harsh. I think they can be a little harsh at times, mainly because think some of the people submitting their art are younger, or you know, young people trying to explore their creativity. But I don't know, maybe they're not. But everyone never handles critiquing very well, you know? Being critiqued is kind of a hard thing to, it's an art in of itself. To be critiqued and not feel offended, you know? Because a lot of time you put a lot of your heart and soul into this art. Whether you're technically good or bad at the art, you try your best. And I like to see people encouraged. So when I critique, I try to critique with as much confidence in them first, and then go from there and see what we can do, you know. Should have drank my orange juice like you said, John. Getting the sniffles. Oh, did ya? Found a ghost in the scribbles. Yeah, did you draw? Did you complete the drawing? Did you define it? Like, you know, refine the sketch and kind of build it out? That would be cool. I want to see this ghost. Scribble technique will get you some weird places. I'm telling you. It'll teach you to like free up your mind so that you don't focus on like what you really want to draw, but then allow the drawing to come to life, which is great. But sometimes it can be a little wacky. I was going to ask you something from that Poco. Right? I was going to ask you something from that Poco. John says, no, I put something on the same page. Oh, man. I would like to have seen what happened to it. Hold on. Gotta mute it for a second. My face is leaking. God. This room is so dusty. Yeah, Proco does a lot of good stuff. They teach from a lot of different fantastic artists, which is cool. I mean, he's come a long way. I think I followed him when he first started, and I remember it being very basic, and then he just moved on and on. He got crazy good, which good for him, you know, like that's great. Still have it. Well, post it up, John. I want to see this picture that you drew out of the ghost, or whatever it was, whatever it came out to be. Oh, man. What a long day. So have any plans for today? The 4th of July stuff? This music reminds me I need to watch Game of Thrones, the new House of the Dragons. Sorry, guys. Literally came out of nowhere. Just the sneeze, like, transported from the gods to my face in seconds. Oh my gosh. John says, I still have it. He is better than. Hold on, another sneeze coming. Back, I'm back. He is better than Force. How do I do that? The post part. Me, I went to my neighbors and had dinner. Oh, that's nice. That's good. Should go to friends, spend time with friends on 4th of July. I don't know why. Well, if you're going to post, you should post on, on Discord. You should just post in the general chat the image. If the sound cuts in and out on your iPad or on your phone or whatever you're watching this on, it's because I have to mute it to blow all this stuff out of my face onto a tissue. So, sorry. You know? I think I'm getting sick. I think it's because of lack of sleep. Everyone, get good rest. Rest is good for the body and mind and soul. I don't do that because I'm a professional. I'm a professional non-sleeper. But I think I push my limits. Okay, where's the disconnect on this thing? I'm confused where it's not touching. Golly, I don't know where it's at. Must be a small little crack that's bleeding through. Hey Randy, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Good drawing, very, very happy to see that drawing. Looks like you you looked at another drawing and just replicated it, correct? And if you did a great job. If that was from your mind, well, no more to be taught, you know? That was a good drawing. I think you're improving. You're growing without knowing that you're growing, I think. I think that's what's happening. You're like, I don't see improvement, but then you are improving, so that's my thought. And like I said, I'll be done with this in like 45 minutes, so it's not a big one. Small drawing session. It's 4th of July. I want to celebrate. I don't know what I'm going to do, though, honestly. Probably still draw, I was going to work on the rook. I was really excited to get on the rook, but I didn't get home in time, so lame. Well, now, Randy, since you drew that anime character, do you feel like, oh, you understand more of like where the lines go for the face for anime, the eyes, the shape of the eyes, things of that nature? Do you seem to be pulling that together in your mind a little bit better? Because that's really where it's at. It's about like practicing and then going, oh, I get it. You know. What the heck is happening with my face? Welcome back, John. And going mute. And I'm back. Thank goodness I didn't put a camera to my face today. You guys would just watch me like be gross. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, I need a moment to pace myself right now. I'm lightheaded. Okay, I'm back. Let's draw this door. Okay, let's see what's say. Randy says, I'm not sure. I think my proportions are getting better, so putting together a face has become better. As far as shadows and stuff, I'm not sure. I might still need some work. Oh, Randy, you always will need work. Always. But you know, you're making improvements, I think. I think you're making improvements. From what I've seen, you know, I think you're doing great. The lines are cleaner, that's for sure. The the lines are much cleaner, which is a big deal, you know, because a lot of, I think I saw some of your work as well as some others, you know, beginning artists, their lines are very sketchy, very rough, very, very scribble style. And though that's a technique in of itself and could be useful, it's often the time that most artists want to clean up their lines and make them very, you know, clean and precise. So I would say yours was, that anime character looked very clean and very precise, and I didn't see any proportions that were thrown away or messed up on. I think you're doing good. Just don't get into the routine of doing anime, because anime breaks the laws a few times here and there. What is this line doing here? What is that line? Sheesh. What is happening here? What is this? So I have a weird line here. Sheesh. There it is. What? Sorry guys, I gotta figure out where this line came from. There we go. And then okay. No. Whatever. Let's just keep it. Look up Excel's art tips. He has short videos called mistakes, and they help out one on butts, breast, like when you sit down. Yeah, I still need to check that out. I think you mentioned that yesterday. What would you recommend practicing to avoid anime trap? Well, John H has says that this person on YouTube might be a good choice. I would do, honestly, if I was going to relearn everything all over, and let's say I was like starting right off, you know, learning how to draw, this is what I would literally do. I would take 10 of my favorite artists, just 10. Michelangelo, Da Vinci. I would take Todd McFarlane. I would take the guy who created Akira, the anime. And I would take a normal anime, Dragon Ball Z. I would take a comic book, Jim Lee, you know, was nice. And just a few of the artists, right, that I really like. There has to be more than like 7, I think. And then I would take a face. I would draw a face from each one of them, their faces, just one character, just copy it, just, do what you did, replicate it onto another piece of paper, don't trace or anything like that. And then do the same thing for their each body part that they did, or whole body even. Don't try to figure out what's the a cool action sequence for each one. Just go into just copying their most standard figures and learn what you learn from that. What you should be focusing on is picking up their style of sketching and drawing, their proportions that they use, the way they do their nose, their mouth, and ears for each one, and the way they draw their muscles, as well as their clothing. And then I think by the time you get done with all 10 or 7 to 10 of those pieces, what you get is a higher understanding of how each artist does something different in their own way, and how you can break those rules and feel comfortable just drawing freely. And you also are gaining proportion tips, right, out of those 10 drawings. If you draw something different each time, what people forget is that the brain actually has a mind of its own. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's like your brain will start to pick up things without you even trying, and it'll start to desire things and learn things without you even trying, right? Like it's muscle memory for the brain, but it's also putting pieces together that you didn't realize need to be put together. And then after that, hey, welcome, Pagarza. After that, I would take Bridgman's book. He's a book on the anatomy and positions and motion and stuff of the body, and I would just start drawing every one of his figures to understand where the hips go, or the spine. And once you have all that down, you should pretty much be set to adapt it to your style and desires and your imagination. That's my thought. If I was going to start all over, I would do that. I think I would jump 10 levels real quick. But you also have to make sure that you are not forcing yourself to be critical on yourself too hard, and remember to enjoy each and every single drawing that you draw. You gotta. That's where your brain will actually hiccup when it's learning and trying to put things together. It'll stop learning because fear will actually hinder you more than anything, right? So you have to be brave and actually enjoy it, and then want to learn. You have to tell your brain, hey, I'm excited to learn. Let's learn. Let's do this. It'll learn on its own for sure, but you definitely want to encourage it to be like, oh, okay, don't be afraid to try this technique. Don't be afraid to make this mark. Don't be afraid to accidentally make an accident, Like, it's highly important. Yeah, so that's where I would start. That's what I would do, and I think if I did do that, I would be a much greater artist than I am today. I think so. Aeon Flux? Of course I've seen Aeon Flux. I watched Aeon Flux when it came out. I loved Aeon Flux. That was the creepiest stuff ever. It's a very weird show, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a weirdo show. Oops. So right now I'm trying to do this really cool blending thing. It's not really working out as good as I thought, but it'll do. Oh, so you picked up Bridgman's book. Great. John H says, "Have you?" Oh, I'm sorry. Same. My little brother and I watched it back then. Yeah, it was the coolest thing on MTV back then too. I mean, MTV had some weird stuff back then. Sci-Fi Channel had even more weird stuff. Randy, yeah. So Bridgman's going to help you out a lot, my friend. That is actually going to really boost your skill level if you go through that entire book and just treat it as like your class. You know, treat it as you're being taught by Bridgman yourself. I'm actually thinking about putting out a course of Bridgman of like a step-by-step, like maybe 5 or 10 video. I don't know how many videos it would take of actually drawing it and kind of like a homework assignment for each one of like the people who sign up for it. I'm not sure if I would put it on YouTube or do it as a Skillshare, but kind of going through Bridgman as well as going through Loomis, combining Loomis and Bridgman, and possibly throwing in another artist in there to build out a really good tutorial of how to draw anything and everybody. Because it's super not easy for me to explain this stuff online live, especially because I really need to sit there with you and get you to work at it and see where we're doing and go through it each and every part. As you obviously know, so it's just not easy. Not easy at all. Okay, so we got this explosion going on. The only thing I'm kind of a little bit confused on with this is, no, not color balance. Hue and saturation, I could brighten it up and make it brighter, but that doesn't make sense. I could do less, yeah, that's good. It's actually better. Yeah, Loomis for heads is good. I mean, I guess it's good. It's accurate. It's accurate, yeah. But you may even want to just take the skeletal form and learn the skeleton and start filling in the skeleton with eyeballs and skin around the cheeks. And just do it that method too, because that's, the more advanced way of doing it, but it might actually, you might understand it better. I don't know, I don't know, but I don't want to draw this. I want to get into his suit. Let's draw his suit. This is the more fun stuff. Yeah. All right, guys, let's do the fun stuff. Tired of drawing smoke. All right, as for his suit, it's a golden calf outfit, so let's get a golden color. Prime time, baby. Prime time. So just to help out the situation, I'm going to just fill in the entire thing gold and then move as it's a medium color. Start making it brighter or darker wherever I need to. Loomis is good. I thought about getting Loomis's head book to learn that to refresh myself. The way I teach heads and the way I do heads and stuff is that heads and skulls and the face, I do it based off of my teachings from a book called shoot, Marvel's How to Draw Comics, I think it is. And that was my first book that I learned as a kid. I remember getting that book. My parents bought me that book when no, you know what it was? I got that book from Scholastics, I think. Maybe my parents bought it for me, but I think I got it from Scholastic book sales whenever it was in school. I don't know if you guys ever knew that Scholastics used to do these book things for kids in elementary. It was so rad. It was so rad. They would come around once a year or something, and there'd be a book drive. I think I got it there. I want to say I got it from my elementary. But it taught me everything. I mean, like, it's epic. Because as a comic book artist, you had all the poses of your favorite characters, as well as a hyper understanding of why the thighs were like this and the poses were like this. And I thought it was really good. So when I learned the heads and the faces kind of based off of superheroes, I kind of manufactured a little bit of my own understanding of how that works, which is why probably I'm not that great at noses and hands, actually. But definitely get the book. I'm definitely making a tutorial on how to draw comic characters. When, I do not know. I have to find time. I have so much on my palette right now. No! What am I missing this connection? Now I gotta do this. Oh, here it is. Sorry guys. Sniffle me this, sniffle me that. There we go. Bada boom, bada bang. Got a golden warrior right here, ready to go. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 step. Take a picture. Thank you, Garza. I was having trouble with heads, and then I found Loomis. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you found Loomis helpful. That's really rad. Loomis is, their standard learning technique. You know what you could also do is what I do sometimes is take a photo of my own face in different lightings, and then I will draw my face as accurate as I can. And it just, helps you get some expressions and stuff. Because you know what drawing your face does? It teaches you to draw what you see and not what you think. Because we often see ourselves in the mirror and we have an interpretation of what we look like. We think we look this way, right? We're less attractive, our eyes are too big, our eyebrows are straightforward. We have this imagination of ourselves in that way, and it hinders how we draw it. But when you print out your photo and you start to look at yourself more objectively, you start to break down these walls that your mind has created. And then when you look at other people and other things, you see things more objectively too. Yes, sir. Oh, gosh. This is the worst. This is the worst. Come you guys aren't out partying it up, blowing up stuff with fireworks. Maybe it's too late where you're at, huh? I don't know why I colored this on a same layer Darn me, Joshua. But I must say, you are doing fantastic. You're really you're kicking butt, taking names. I think you're doing good, dude. I really do. Which I knew you were going to do good. I just knew it. I had that feeling, you know, that you're going to do just fine because you got the skills to draw. You just needed the opportunity to continue to ask people and figure out where you're going wrong. You know what I mean? And it takes a little bit of time. You probably feel like you're still there, but I think you're moving quite quickly. Yeesh. Oh my gosh. So I just found out that I am a Sigma. Like a Sigma lens? I don't know what a Sigma is. You got me. I didn't know. Is a Sigma something I don't know what it is? Probably. I don't know what a Sigma is. Sounds like a lens company to me. Bad joke. Yeah, I know. I'd rather draw than waste my time out there. I would rather draw than waste my time out there too. Tomorrow I'm going to try to wake up early just to pump out this video for YouTube and then work on some drawings. I want to get done with this Batman drawing so I get ready for the Rook. I've got the Rook really all planned out. I just got to start drawing it, and I need to film it. I don't want to do it live, I realize, because it's too much pressure, and I don't want to mess up live. You know what I mean? You know, I got a reputation. I mean, I don't really have a reputation. That's not true, but I feel like I do. Yeah, YouTube, you know, you guys think it's hard drawing. Man, try drawing live and have the world judge you live. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's so scary every time I get on here. Yeah, yeah, I'm self-conscious about all this every day. Every time I do it, I'm like, I don't want to put my face on there. Or I don't want to draw, and then someone see me mess up. You know, sketchy stuff. But either way, gotta do it. I mainly do it, you know, just because I enjoy everyone's company here. All you guys on live stream are just bad to the bone. Truly are amazing human beings. What the heck? What happened to my blue lines? Okay. Yeah, his colors are blue and yellow. I like blue and yellow. I thought blue and yellow was cool. Tonight I'm gonna watch Independence Day. You know the movie with Will Smith about Independence Day. It's gonna be so fun. I love that movie. Actually, that was one of the first soundtracks I ever picked up. I fell in love with classical music because of that movie, which is crazy to think. It's funny. I was working at the theater today, and A Quiet Place. Day one came out, and it's an intense movie, right? Wait, what would you say, John H? She said, like if you were to meet me, I would seem mean, or people don't understand me. I don't talk, and it's worth it. We listen, not talk, when others, as if I help, expect the same. And if you say, and if you brush me off, then you are just a waste of time. Sum that up, John. Sum that up a little bit so I can understand what you mean. Because I don't fully understand. The sentence structure, I think, is what got me. I think I got a little confused there. Not your fault, not your fault. My reading disability is probably what it is. Kind of dyslexic. See, I can't even say the word because I don't know how to read. So help me out understand that better. Sounds like you're like you just brush people off if they're a waste of your time, but they're a waste of your time because they don't have the ability to listen, or they're just jerks, which is fair enough. I think that's absolutely fine. I brush people off every day, all day long. I also deal with a lot of weirdos. Not like weird people as in like normal weird, but like the psychotic weird ones. Says, don't bug me. That is my neighbor behind me. I'm an introvert, so I don't let anybody bother me. My friends, they're all like, Josh, let's go hang out. Let's go do something. I'm like, no. They're like, what are you possibly doing? I'm like, nothing. Not a single thing am I doing. But I just don't want to do it with you. Like, what? That's so mean. I'm like, nah. Like, I've got better things to do than hang out with you and go do stuff. Not that I don't like you. Not that I don't think you're a cool person. That has nothing to do with it. It's just I love my personal time. I love it. I love it. The only person I'll hang out with is my wife. Like, she's the coolest person to hang out with. Like, seriously, I love it every time. But she's the only person. That's why I tied the darn freaking knot. I didn't ask if I tie my knot with any of my friends. Hell no. You know what it is? I think what it is because I like to think deep. I'm a big deep thinker. I like to talk about like religion and politics and all that kind of stuff and like really dig into crazy crap. And I need somebody who's just as like strong in their thought process to join me on that. But most people don't because they don't have the capacity to think about that all the time. Because it's, it's deep, dark crap that you have to ponder on, and most people don't like to go there, which I don't blame them. But at the same time, look up. You wait. Who are you telling people to look up, John? Okay, we've got 13 minutes left. Ugh. My floor is full of tissues. 7 unusual reactions when Sigma's males are pushed too far. Oh, I'm gonna have to look up what this Sigma means. So our monthly challenge for Discord is a fisherman. A character's a fisherman. The event is World War One. I'm so stoked about that. Who gave us that? Was that Learn with Pancakes, or was that Joni? I don't remember who it was who submitted that answer. But what a wildly difficult one, but super cool because I haven't done anything World War One. And I don't think many people remember World War One, like what happened. We always get World War II stuff all the time, movies and content. But World War One's kind of lost with a lot of, stuff. And World War One, but then the location is a station, some kind of station. It could be a space station. It could be a military station. It could be a bus station. It just has to be a station. So if you're wanting to join the Discord and do this really cool challenge, we're all going to combine all of our drawings, and I will showcase them all on the live stream on the YouTube, and that way you can have your promotion and people get to see your art. And if you think you're not that good, just remind yourself, who the hell cares? Do it because you want to do it. Art is about having fun. We're not here to impress each other. We're here to just really encourage each other. And also on top of that, the creativity can be just as powerful as the art skill that you have. Remember, someone who has all the art skills in the world to draw realism and comic books and stuff could draw the most flat and boring image ever. Hey, that's me, half of the time. But a creative person could draw a stick figure and make it look 1,000 times cooler than all my professionalism could bring up. So it's about being creative, not about being perfect or super skilled. So give it a shot. That's the prompt. A fisherman at a station during World War One. For example, like when I'm doing the comic book challenge I have right now, the prompt was a cowboy, and the location was India, and the event was an ominous ritual. But I made a cowboy instead of a cowboy like you're thinking, like a yeehaw. This is a boy who has a cow armor like Iron Man. So that's being creative. And I want you guys to be creative like that with this fisherman. I've got an idea. I'm going to do a horror-themed World War One scene. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you to steal my ideas, dudes. But it's a horror. And you can just already see where I'm going with that fisherman idea. And then World War One. Oh boy, at a station. Oh my gosh. You don't even know. Don't even know. John H says the scribble. I found a jellyfish and a rubber ducky with a helmet. Dude, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What is that again? Do I need a password to go into Discord? No, you don't need a password in Discord. Just go to Discord, download it, or look at the link that I have. Go in there, join. It's real easy. You'll find my chat and channel, and just go in there and chat and channel. You go and chat and do your thing, post and all. It's just like a messenger app, right? Real easy. I used to be scared of it, but then turned out to be great. Turned out to really good stuff. So don't be too shy. Don't overthink it. But Discord's great because I do a lot of like I did some gaming tournaments on there for people because I have a trading card game called I Am Champion, and you know it's really cool stuff. It's like pretty cool stuff, I think. What are you doing, Joshua? Sorry, if you guys are messaging me right now on chat, I am, one second, just uno momento, senor. Okay, let's see what I have. I says, what is it again? Writing password. I'm going to put it in the chat here. Will you put it in the chat here? Yes. You're behaving. Garza, that's true. You haven't really said much. What's going on, dude? You all right? I hope you're doing well, because, yeah, usually you're having fun on the chats. You're more than welcome to chit-chat all you want, dude. But it's almost over. I think it's 4 minutes over. Let me get the Discord link here. I gotta open it. You guys are funny. You know that? You guys are hilarious. I swear, you guys crack me up. Such talented artists there are here, and you guys are just goofing around. I love it. John, I thought you were a part of Discord. My bad. I really thought you were in it. I can't keep track of people, even though there's not that many people. I'm like, I forgot. My bad. But if you join, you'll love it. You won't regret it. It's a non-toxic place to be, you know. I like it. All right, let me find it real quick, guys. 1 second. General chat. Share. See if that works, John H. What is a good brand of colored pencil? Prisma is pretty solid. Yeah, don't use Temu. Don't trust Temu for quality. Trust Temu for non-quality. You know what I mean? Honestly, I would do Prisma. Prisma's my jam. Because Prismas are so well known and they have so many tutorials on how to use them well, because they can really create some of the best realism in colors. I want to do a solid Prisma tutorial one day, but that's like, you'll see some like time-lapse videos of people using Prismas to draw like really detailed stuff. And it takes a while, and sometimes it takes quite some time. All right, did it work? Did the Discord link work? How do you spell that? Prisma. No, Prisma. Prisma. There you go. You got that? Prisma colors. Says address is invalid. Mother freaking bunghole. Sorry for my foul language, everyone. I gotta get off the stream because I have a duty tonight. And I did say duty. Okay, sorry guys. Let me get that invite people. Copy. All right, here we go. Here's a new link. Try this link. Let me know. I'll get off whenever you say it's working. So that's what we did right there. Did it work? Drink a cup of orange juice in the morning when you come home. I definitely will. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, it just worked for another browser. Okay. John H. I hope it works, this link, but you can find it in the description below. I think it should work. For sure it should work. What? All right, this is looking wicked cool. I'm liking it. All right, guys. It needs a password and my number. What? Okay, maybe for the first sign up for Discord, it might need that for you to put in your phone number because it runs off a phone instead of like an email. And then a password, you might have to create a password. But it shouldn't. Try a different link. I don't know what's going on because usually it's just click it and join Discord and download the app and then use it. But all right, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry, John H. We'll figure out how to get that working for you on Discord. Thank you, Garza. Thank you, everybody who's watching, Randy and everybody. I hope this was somewhat entertaining. It's just fun art day. It's my character, the demon character. Get the door, don't let them in. I gotta color that in. And then who's there? The cowboy. Got milk. Yeah, anyways, I thought that was funny. Color in the rest, and then we'll get on to the other pages, which is 2 more pages to go, and then we're done for this little comic book. Who knew that coloring is so tedious? If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you would like to support me on Patreon, you're more than welcome to do that too. Every other thing. But anyways, happy 4th of July for you Americans. If you're not American, happy Canada Day if you're a couple days before Canada. And if you're just not part of any of that, happy You Day, because you are amazing. You are an artist. You're super talented, and the world is a better place because of you. So remember that. Never forget that. You're a creative, you're an artist, and we are in this fight together to create awesome, amazing pieces of work. So much love. Get some good rest. Have a good night, and enjoy yourselves on this Thursday night or Friday morning or wherever you're at. Talk to you guys later, and this is Josh Lamb with Inkology. Have a good one, guys. And if you're if you're a creative, go create. Happy Jamming Day. Happy World Day. Okay, well, John H., Discord's a safe one. You can trust me on that one. I think it's a safe. Okay, might not trust me on that one. I don't know. Anyways, good night, guys. Have a good one. Peace.